Hello, I am Brad Pelletier, and this is my practice interview questions. Question 1. Tell me about yourself. Well, I'm a first generation college graduate. I actually have multiple degrees. I have a culinary arts degree, associates. I have a child development teaching associates, and I have a social behavioral science associates. I'm working on my business associates right now. I'm moving towards getting my business bachelor's. Question 2. What is your biggest weakness? My biggest weakness is I don't say no. When I'm working, I continue to work. If someone tells me to do something, I just keep going and going and going. I don't know when to stop. I don't really think it's a weakness, but some people would say that I do too much. And I am starting to learn at 42 years old that too much is not okay. Next question. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? In 5 years, I would hope to own my own company and be managing multiple people. I actually am in the process of starting a men's mental health consult, because men's mental health is very, very important. I've gone through a lot of stress and anxiety and trials and tribulations throughout my life, and I want to be able to help multiple men deal with their feelings, deal with their emotions, because they have no one to talk to. Nowadays, masculinity is taboo. To talk about men and having feelings, you're looked down upon. You are looked at as a punk, or you're not really a man, or the new thing is a beta. Next question. What 3 things would your last boss say about you? Well, my last boss was when I was in the Marine Corps back in between 2005 and 2016. My last boss would probably say that I'm a hard worker. When I have deadlines, I make sure they are met. I make sure the people under me know their job, know what they're doing, and know how to do it properly. And the last thing I think would be I'm very, very punctual and have good work ethic. So I'm always on time. I'm always where I have to be when I have to be. Next question. What is your greatest achievement to date? All I have to say is when I was working for O'Reilly's, I was actually a manager at that time. And we were what's called a high shrink store. High shrink stores are a lot of theft, a lot of inventory problems. I took over in 2015. While I was still in the Marine Corps, I became a manager of the O'Reilly's, and I worked for 2 years, and I got them from a high shrink store to one of the best stores in the district, making sure our sales were up, making sure our inventory was right, making sure my teammates and associates were doing what they were supposed to be or supposed to do. I guess I'll do one more question. My last question is, why do you want to work for us? Well, that is a very good question. I want to work for you because I'm motivated, I'm dedicated, I'm a team player. I make sure things get done. I make sure that everything on the agenda gets done. I make sure the team is working cohesively. I make sure that if something is expected of me or my team, I make sure that it gets done and done fast and appropriately. Thank you.